impressive display. And you can see the big Czech fighter in the middle there.
He is a giant. Do you know any measurement on him?
I know. I do get a sore neck when I start talking to him, however.
And you're not short. You're not a giant, but you're definitely not short.
So we see there, and at the top of the list, it looks like Russia, perhaps Russia 3, are preparing the fighters.
Interesting armor choice there from that that Czech fighter with that bar grill face.
Yeah.
Leaving you to a lot of room and a lot of breathing, but maybe less vision than some of these more clear visors. Now the engagement starts.
Underway. The Argentinians a little bit compact. There slams the Czech Republic fighter down.
Fantastic initial attack. He's very annoyed, that Czech fighter.
Yeah, you can see the frustration there.
We have the largest Argentinian and the largest Czech.
Oh, that's a nice. Oh, very close to a takedown there.
By the Czech.
Look at the movement by these Argentinians. They don't have the height advantage, but they are so fast.
They're doing a fantastic job repositioning themselves. I do think they need to disengage some of them.
Yep.
Oh, the big fighter being taken down.
That's right, yep.
A nice koala.
But look at that big Argentinian there.
That man I have fought against, he has the endurance to go for a long time.
Right.
He's right behind him. He's doing his best to grab onto that that Czech fighter, who is putting his weight onto the Argentinian.
That's right.
Patience.
He might go for a trip here. I think he was wrong to go for the push, so he should have gone for a trip.
A kick to the legs, or at least a hit to the legs, may have changed.
Even clipping the ankle would have done it. I'm very surprised he went for that. Some big headbutts coming through.
Got to be clear, not obviously to hit the Achilles tendon. That would be considered an unsportsmanlike shot. The now tangled up there, that Argentinian, but they do have the advantage in the numbers. A surprising turnaround.
Yeah.
To be honest, Argentinian's not considered one of the top teams like the Czech, but nonetheless doing the absolute best. Finishing, with those
big elbows
on the
coming down the Czech fighter, who thus far have no response to this attack by the Argentinians.
Hopefully that big Czech fighter will reposition against these, the big Argentinian will reposition against the small
Desperate
Czech
to get that Argentinian down on the ground. He was holding on for dear life. Very, very impressive. So the Argentinian needs to make some rapid charges. I would even consider changing weapon at that point, because the Argentinian below him is not giving up. And it looks like both of them have gone down there.
Yes, this looks like a one-on-one fight, it seems.
I think so. I think, that Argentinian is grounded.
If that Czech turns around, no, has he been allowed? No, he is down. It seems that we got a bit of a kerfuffle here, but he's turning around, and this is a one-on-one fight. Oh, this could be anybody's game here.
There's one-on-one.
Argentinio is the runner. He is the fastest runner, and I do believe he's very smart moving out to that area.
Yeah, he's against that big Czech. He doesn't want to get on the list here.
He definitely does not want to be putting his back towards the Czech fighter. But he's teasing him, maybe choosing to now push him around.
Goes in. Some smart moves there. You can see the Czech fighter is quite tired.
Yeah, maybe, but he shouldn't be giving him that chance to rest.
A little bit of showboating. I'm not sure how much help that's going to do him.
The other Argentinian really should be taking the opportunity to try to position himself on the other side of a fighter with his Czech fighter in between. Do not get hooked up on that fence there.
No.
Unfortunately, he has. He's decided to try to hold on to that and trying to throw, but it's going to be badly placed.
The Czech fighter is just putting all his weight on the Argentinian now.
He's got on a few shots to the leg. If he keeps going, he might actually weaken the leg. Kneeing to the knee, not enough. Is this going to be
charging right through there. Big advantage for the Czech fighter.
The Argentinian still holding on firmly, though. He needs to get his sword active. He's holding on and not focusing on his secondary
he's
tactic.
Putting weight on that leg, though. I think this is going to be over fairly quickly.
No, I do believe that Argentinian's got a lot to hold on to. He needs to reposition himself. He needs to think differently.
Almost off the list there. And he's down! And very close there.
The Czech is safe. The Czech is safe.
Held his feet up there. Impressive work from the Czech fighter, who had the height and weight advantage.
I do believe the advantage, though, was in the Argentinian in terms of energy.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
He didn't take that.
Yeah, they're very fit, yep.
He
had to be careful. There are a number of grounded fighters, and if you move around too much at that point in the round, you do take a big risk. And it looks like we've got Russia against the Czech Republic in the top list. And the Russian was taken down there. This is very, very close. It's come down out to two against one.
Ooh, he might be able to give them that toss. Those shots coming into the leg.
Oh, it's a very athletic Czech fighter, however.
Czech is doing amazing there, but unfortunately not enough to down it. He's now got them both holding on.
And that is out. Good victory there for Russia.
I think his leg was taken out from underneath him, which meant that he could no longer stand.
That's right.
The Argentinian, if he played his cards right, he could have actually positioned himself with the downed opponents actually behind the Czech fighter, but he didn't use that to his advantage. Sometimes it gets the situation where you tunnel vision.
Yes. So I think Russia 3 got a 2-0 victory over the Czech Republic there, and now we go into Czech Republic 1, in fact.
Russia and obviously getting a bit tangled up there. The Ukrainian being very smart to move his leg out of the way, but maybe a bit too light-footed. It led to him losing his ground.
We've got some very fast movement from the Argentinians here. Very, very athletic.
That Argentinian really should just grab that large Czech fighter and take him down.
Yeah. You can see some great hooks there. There's got to be careful that he doesn't hold the falchion in the wrong way.
Yes. He seems like he might be grabbing his own weapon, that Czech fighter.
Yeah,
hopefully the marshals keep an eye.
The marshals need to see that. You can see all the concentrations in the corner, but they need to look at what was going on there.
Weapons are free now. The Czech fighter taking him out.
And that's a victory for, there will be a victory for the Czech Republic. Smashing down, that brings them the win.
Seems like the tides turn very quickly when that big Czech fighter is left standing.
Yeah.
It might be a tactic for any team to just sacrifice someone to trade against him.
Perhaps we still got one Argentinian on the ground there. The Czechs enjoying the victory. No, everybody's back up. So nothing has happened there. Seems to be in a little bit of discomfort, however. I'm not sure if they'll get some medical assistance for that, but he's up.
Victoria pues para la República Checa
so
en la
indeed,
liza
Thomas,
número
it
2
looks as if we're going to see
sobre Argentina.